नमस्कार, सलाम। मैं प्रीतम कश्यप आपका कृषि जागरण में स्वागत करता हूं। So, as we are seeing in the world that in India there is a high conflict and tensions going according to the farm bills. What farmers are thinking that there is so much conflict that even the meeting which was scheduled on December 3rd has been preponed on December 1, and still the talks are going on to the farmers. Is all things happening because there is somewhere lack in the communication process. Today with us a communication company called Telebu. The motto of Telebu is patience, persistence and perspirations make an unbeatable combination for success, as said by Napoleon Hill. With this, we have Telebu Communication LPP Vice President निशा पारिक। नमस्कार मैम, आपका कृषि जागरण में स्वागत है। So Telebu Communication LPP is India's first UCS provider that offers telecommunication solution to startups, SMEs, enterprises and government organizations. In the organization, Nisha Parikh leads marketing and HR with a focus on partnership, demand generation, events, positioning, communication, leadership hiring, training and development and growing revenues from the political organization. So coming to that, so एक बार फिर से स्वागत है मैम आपका कृषि जागरण के मंच पे।
Thank you so much, Pritam. धन्यवाद।
So as we saw the protests going on, all things are going about communication. So since you are a communication company, तो मैम आप बताइए कैसे we can take how communications you are providing to the agriculture farmers, fishery sectors and how you are working to get it more better in the present.
थैंक यू सो मच प्रीतम। ये एक्चुअली सवाल बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग और बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल है, क्योंकि आज जिस सिचुएशन में हम लोग हैं, जैसे कि कोविड वाली सिचुएशन वेयर वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम हैज बिकम नीड एंड सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग मेंटेन करना पड़ता है। इन दिस एरा और इन दिस सिचुएशन इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट दैट द वर्क कीप्स गोइंग ऑन और हम लोग अपना बेस्ट देते रहें। Despite that we are not able to meet, despite that we are not able to sit in one place and discuss things, like आज हम लोग ये conversation जो कर रहे हैं, बहुत important conversation है, वो हम लोग वीडियो पे कर रहे हैं। पहले ऐसे होता था कि हम लोग फिजिकली मीट करते थे, बट इसकी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है आजकल। एंड वी फील दैट कम्युनिकेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बी इट द एग्री सेक्टर और बी इट एनी इंडस्ट्री। कम्युनिकेशन इज द कोर फॉर एनी बिजनेस, राइट? तो हमने जब ये बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया था 2003 में, तब हमने हमारी कंपनी का नाम SMS कंट्री था, क्योंकि हमने जब शुरू किया था ये कंपनी तब हम लोग SMS सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते थे। जैसे कि अगर हम लोग अपना क्रेडिट कार्ड या डेबिट कार्ड स्वाइप करते हैं कुछ चीज़ लेने के लिए, तो हमें एक मैसेज नोटिफिकेशन आता है कि इतने पैसे डिडक्ट हुए हैं, या फिर कहीं हम लोग ट्रांसफ़र करते हैं पैसे तो हमें मैसेज नोटिफिकेशन आता है। तो दिस टेक्नोलॉजी इज़ व्हाट वी स्टार्टेड विद, एंड वी वर वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट वंस टू स्टार्ट दिस टेक्नोलॉजी इन बैक देन इन 2003। तो जब हमने ये कम्युनिकेशन की पहली स्टेप थी कि SMS हैड बिकम वन ऑफ द मोड्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एट दैट टाइम, क्योंकि इंडिया बहुत लार्ज कंट्री है और ये सारा मैनुअल काम जो होता है वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है तब। तो टेक्नोलॉजी प्लेज अ वेरी की रोल इन इंश्योरिंग दैट दिस flow of conversation or flow of communication keeps happening. So starting with SMS country, we did quite well. In fact, we have more than 4,000 enterprises who work with us and who we provide our services to, from being their SMS providers or SMS tech providers. So we started as that, and slowly, gradually in 2007, 2008, we started developing our own वीडियो एंड ऑडियो कम्युनिकेशन प्लेटफॉर्म। जैसे कि जब वाइजैग में हुदहुद साइक्लोन आया था तब बहुत गड़बड़ हो गई थी, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान हुआ था। तब के जो चीफ मिनिस्टर थे चंद्रबाबू नायडू जी, उन्होंने हमारे मतलब हम काफ़ी उनके साथ अच्छे से काम करते थे, और उन्होंने एक्चुअली हमारे साथ एक आइडिएट किया था पूरा प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे we were able to create an interactive voice response system for him, where he could connect or he could collect information like a poll, like a survey from everybody in Vizag. तो एक वॉइस ब्रॉडकास्ट होता है जिसमें उन्होंने पता किया कि अगर आपके पास बिजली है तो प्रेस 1, अगर नहीं है बिजली तो प्रेस 1, या खाना नहीं पहुंचा है तो प्रेस 2, या आपके घर में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, या आपका घर टूट गया है, कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम है, प्रेस 3. सो ही कलेक्टेड सो मच इंफॉर्मेशन दैट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे जब हम लोग उनको रिपोर्ट भेजे थे तो आई थिंक 1 वीक के अंदर पूरा वाइजैग वापस अपने सिचुएशन जो पहले थी हुदूद साइक्लोन के पहले, वहां पे वापस आ गया था. एंड दे वर डूइंग वेरी वेल देन. सो आई फील technology plays such an important role in not just your day to day regular life but also in lot of crisis situations. जैसे अगर हमारी अभी कंपनी की जो प्रोग्रेस है या हमारी कंपनी जो अभी करती है, तो फ्रॉम SMS वी मूव्ड ऑन टू ऑडियो कम्युनिकेशन. तो हमारी जो मार्की प्रोडक्ट है ग्रुप टॉक, जो हमारी ऑडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग सोल्यूशन है, सो आई वुड quote unquote like to say that we are the only one in the entire world who can connect 40,000 people or more on a single call.
That's great.
तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है प्रीतम, ये ज़माने में या ये कंट्री में, स्पेशली इंडिया जैसी वास्ट ह्यूज वाइडली पॉपुलेटेड कंट्री में मास कम्युनिकेशन टूल्स बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. तो हमने जब ये बिल्ड किया था तब हम बहुत सारे पॉलिटिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस और बहुत सारे गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के साथ काम करते थे पहले, क्योंकि द रिक्वायरमेंट टू रीच आउट टू अ लार्ज पॉपुलेशन इज विद देम. जैसे जब चंद्रबाबू नायडू जी जब एपी के तेलंगाना के चीफ मिनिस्टर हुआ करते थे, एपी तेलंगाना के, तब वो हमेशा 20,000 पीपल 10,000 पीपल के साथ कम्युनिकेट करते थे. वो ऑडियो मोड पे रहते थे, बाकी सब म्यूट मोड में रहते थे. तो ग्रुप टॉक इज अ सिंपल ऐप एंड it's just like WhatsApp. You download it, you create groups and you schedule a call. I can show you a quick demo of it also. You create a group and everybody in the group will receive a call. So it's out there. So it doesn't involve anybody to dial into a number to wait for everybody to come together. So we actually help businesses in reducing the time that they spend on things which are not necessary. जैसे कि सब लोगों को इकट्ठा लाना, वो टेक्नोलॉजी कर सकता है. सब लोगों को एक साथ कॉल पे रहना, that we provide that technology for them. So Group Talk has helped a lot of companies, especially during COVID times. We saw a sudden surge in the number of people, organizations coming to us and asking for a solution like ours, because not everybody wants to be on video. Video की bandwidth बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, and to reach out to remote locations is not easy today. The bandwidths are not that great, and people do not have that kind of smartphones that will have a video or a video requirement over there, right? So during COVID what we realized is also कि जैसे हमारे कुछ बहुत important big clients है, जैसे UPL है, फिर we have KREPL who we work with, we have Godrej Agrovet who works with us. So these are all companies who came to us and they found a solution so helpful because it helped them in reaching out to the farmers when this whole lockdown happened. So earlier what they would do is a lot of people in their organization would go meet those farmers, explain what is the new technologies, explain what are the new kind of things that they have in their organization which will help the farmers in their better yield of their produce, or in reducing the wastage, or in helping them do better. Basically farmers को help करते हैं ये सारी लोग. तो जब लॉकडाउन हुआ तो बहुत सारे कंपनी के लोग अपने अपने गांव चले गए थे, तो प्रोड्यूस कम हो गया था, लोग जा नहीं पा रहे थे, रीच नहीं कर पा रहे थे फार्मर्स को, तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी. एंड देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ कंपनीज हु फेस सिवियर challenges because of that, because of non-availability of people who could go and reach out to those people in the remote locations. तो जब हमने ग्रुप टॉक हमारा जो ऑडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग एप्लीकेशन है वो इंट्रोड्यूस किया, तो दे लव्ड द ऐप एंड इट मेड देयर लाइफ एंड देयर बिजनेस ग्रो, एंड it made their life easy basically, and the farmers were so thrilled. So we also did a survey where we found out that these farmers enjoyed these calls because it was in two ways it helps. One is they get to talk to the organization, these large organizations, and they get to talk in their language. तो हमने रीजनल स्पेसिफिक हमने कॉल शेड्यूल किए थे. जैसे साउथ इंडिया में हम लोग ने डिवाइड किया था कि तेलुगु स्पीकिंग लोग कैसे बात करेंगे, किसके साथ बात करेंगे. तो हमने पूरा उनके लिए एक सेटअप बनाया था कि they can use this application to reach out and to make it easy for them to communicate with these farmers. So I feel that it's important that we all come together. I know there are these protests happening. I know the government is under a lot of pressure to do something for the farmers. And to be honest, India is a farming nation. India में जितने लोग मतलब इतने सारे स्टेट्स में हम लोग इतना सारा प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, and being a large populated country, and also we export a lot of our produce. So now let's assume बहुत बड़े बड़े नंबर्स आते हैं जी, जैसे कि सुसाइड का नंबर है आज की डेट में आप देख लो तो 1,33,000 फार्मर्स हैव कमिटेड सुसाइड दिस ईयर. It's been a very challenging year for everybody. So in this situation, what I would like to do is, I have seen a lot of these agri companies, agrochemical companies who have really come together and try to really help each and every farmer. So because they have the money and the bandwidth and the exposure to use products or services like ours, which help them in reaching out to the masses and which help them in keeping the farmer's life going and in helping our nation grow. So I would like to say that though these protests are happening, I would not want to blame one particular government or blame a government for that. I think the responsibility is on all of us that we take care of each and everyone in the country, right? So if I'm a tech company who can produce amazing solutions which help businesses and which help companies communicate, I would want to work with those industries which can help those people, in this situation of COVID. तो जैसे कि अगर मैं KREPL को अपना solution देती हूँ, solutions use करके ये farmers को help कर सकते हैं, और they are growing their business, the farmers are having whatever support they require, and we as an organization are able to help this economy. So I feel that it's a great way for us, and we've been very lucky to help the industry, the agri industry as such.
So yeah, so since you are a communication company, I also remember that Tony Robbins quote on communication, like communication is a power. To those who have mastered its effective use, can change their own experience of the world and the world experience of them. And today that you told about what you are doing, so all behavior and the feelings find their original roots in some form of communication. So that's the great thing you are doing. Before going to the next question, let's have a look on a small clip that's shared by Telebu, so to understand more about how they started their journey.
Thanks, Pritam. This note, I'd like to also share that the last line where we said we help you build better relationships. If you look at it, Pritam, in any part of your life, be it work, be it personal or professional, I mean, communication is very important, and relationship nurturing happens only via communication, right? So for us, we look at a product very differently.
And still the Mahatma Gandhi is the biggest example of the great communicator. Like he was in the time of independence India also, he gathered the people through the power of communication he is having, and what today you are providing, that's the great.
Thank you. So yeah, what we try to do so if you look at it, the kind of products that we build, right, Pritam, our audio conferencing product called Group Talk or GRP Talk, or our video conferencing product which is called Telebu Join, or our, we have something for businesses which is a very secure way of communicating within your organization. It's called Telebu Ping. So we help you integrate your entire experience of chatting or audio call or video call on one app. So we focus a lot on the experience, on the way you feel when you use our product, and the way the person who is receiving from our product feels. So if you it's very overwhelming when we see these farmers come with a smile and say that we really had received so much information, knowledge, and they like receiving these calls. So for us that's a great achievement. वो हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब फार्मर आके हमें बोलते हैं कि आपकी सर्विसेज बहुत अच्छी है. तो वो एक फीलिंग जो होती है, दैट इज द एक्सपीरियंस दैट आई वांट टू क्रिएट इन एवरीथिंग, दैट they should find it so useful, so easy to use, and help them in their daily lives.
That's something we also, Krishi Jagran also loves to interact with the farmers, and we can understand the same platform we are. So the thing is, like you talked about communication, so have you ever felt that farmer feel any challenges in coming to the communication, like even in the time of the corona period? Like I'm specific talking to you, how you were able to connect to the farmers? Like if for example, I'm giving the farmer in Maharashtra is having the pain and he wanted to share his experience to the other areas, the of farmer of Andhra Pradesh. Have you ever worked on that two state farmers trying to communicate, or even in a such small district of like Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, and even in the time of COVID, how you were able to manage all these things?
Sure, that's a very interesting question. Thanks, Pritam. But so we are not able to still connect the farmers to farmers directly, but what we have done, because what we've realized is if we try and connect farmer to farmer, they might not get the solution, because information, knowledge, technology, and the new tools that they require are not with them. They're either with the government or with companies like agro companies like UPLs and these Godreges and all of them, where they're all the time trying to innovate and make sure that our farming nation is thriving in this situation as well. So what we have been doing is working with a lot of government across the country, and we are connected with the government of Telangana, government of Andhra Pradesh, government of Karnataka. We've been connected with most of the governments in India, and we work very closely with every department. So I'll give you an example. The fisheries department in Gujarat, they use our products, and when we had reached out to them, it was very surprising the response or the kind of feedback that they gave us, that this is the kind of product that they were looking for. Because today the government is unable to reach out to the fishermen, because 1 kilometer within the sea level they will not have any signals, and they are not people who will carry a smartphone with them that they can do a video call with them. That's when they started using a product called Group Talk, our audio conferencing product, which helped them reach the fishermen at a distance also. Because it's a normal phone, it's your landline number. When you receive a number, it's not an internet call, it's your regular normal phone that you receive. Like if I call you, it's a regular telephone line, right? So it's the same phone line. So we connect with a lot of these telecom operators in India, and we have connectivity with everybody. So when our phones go out, like when I create a group, when UPL creates a group, when they reach out to the farmers, the farmers receive the call. Or when the government of Gujarat, when the fisheries department try to reach out to the fishermen, they receive a call. The fishermen receive a call. They do not have to call back. They do not have to look at a screen. They just have to answer a phone. It's as simple. So we work with a lot.
So on this point, I have one question coming in my mind. Like in the time of coronavirus, like still going on, but still we are moving to the post-COVID world. And the time the COVID era, we saw in the lot of channels showing how the farmers or the laborer were walking on the street. They were thrown out the industry. They don't have jobs. All the jobs have lost. So would these challenges also come to your communication area also, and how you were able to deal? If something you wanted to share, or if not, so then also like have you ever tried out on this areas like?
So, since we are a tech communications company, we've not, COVID has been difficult for us as well, because we took two decisions in this time. One is not to let go of anybody, because we as an organization feel a lot for our employees. They are family for us, and we did not want to put anybody under any pressure. So we decided not to let go of anybody. And second thing is, we decided that even if our partners, when I say partners, I mean our customers, even if they are unable to pay us immediately, we still want to continue servicing them, because that would mean that they are helping somebody else. So we work with them at a very philosophical level, Pritam. We do not look at this as a business where we are only trying to make money. We are here to help the entire world get together and come through this situation. So we've not been directly able to help farmers, but we've been very instrumental in helping the organizations who could help the farming or the agricultural sectors, or the sectors which are really dependent on these kind of innovations that are required in today's world.
Yeah. So uh, we can go for a for a presentation. So yeah, so for better understanding, let's look what Nisha has to say by a presentation. So we will understand more about how telecommunication is working and helping all agriculture, farmer and fishery sectors in India.
Thank you so much, Preeta. So this is Telebu. We renamed ourselves from SMS country to Telebu. The conception of this organization was in 2003. So we're a 17-year-old organization today, and the reason why we moved from SMS country to Telebu was because when we went to customers with our suite of products, like audio conferencing or video conferencing, or other products that we have, a contact center software and all, people would not be able to imagine that we could do something beyond SMSs. So our name became a misnomer, and we thought that it's time for us to look at things in a larger perspective. So like I said, we build communication tools. So from SMSs to AI chatbots to voice, videos, APIs, so that people can, we want to keep it open for people to come and use our APIs, APIs to build something on themselves. So that's what we do. We have about, this is an old PPT, sorry, we have about 4,000 plus active customers, and we are connected with about 200 plus countries, because we have clients from across the world.
So in India, how many states you are connected?
We connect everybody over here in India, Pritam.
And majorly which home-based state you are more focused?
Sure. So I think in the next couple of slides, I can also show you which all states we are primarily in, physically we are present in, and which all countries. So Telebu is not just present in India, but we also have physical locations, offices in, the Gulf countries. We've been there from 2007. So we're there from, you can move to next slide, Pritam. We've been there, we've been there in Dubai, in UAE, in Qatar, in Oman, in in Kuwait, in Bahrain, and Saudi as well. So these are the countries within India. We have physical offices in Hyderabad, being the headquarters. Right now, I'm in office in the headquarters. We are about 300 plus people in the entire organization. So we're there in Bangalore, we're there in Chennai, we're there in Pune, Mumbai, New Delhi, Kolkata, and the other locations are UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, Saudi, Hong Kong. We are also there in USA now. So we're expanding in the United States of America as well.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
So this is a quick timeline, what all we've done, but I've already run through this one, so we can move to the next one, I think. Yeah. So these are our products, and I think SMS country, as I already mentioned, that we're a bulk SMS and voice SMS gateway solution. Group Talk is the one and only app which scales up to 40 to 50,000 people on a single call. It's a very, very, very innovative audio conferencing app. Telebu Join is our video conferencing or video meeting platform, and it's your answer to Zoom, India's answer to Zoom. So it's an Indian product, we're an Indian company, and we are very proud to be that. Telebu Ping is an office chat instant messaging app that will help you connect not just with your internal teams but also with your customers. So if you want to grow your customers and all, we have Telebu Ping. So it's like WhatsApp, but it's only for your organization. So WhatsApp is a third-party tool, right? So you
Yeah,
know,
correct.
this issue that when people left our organization, most of our data went with them. So we built it in-house, on our own, where we built a chat application where, texting application where you can create a group with more than 10,000 people on a single group also. There's no restriction and it's all secure because it's riding on your servers, it's on your premise, and it's connected with your directory. So when a person joins your organization, it's through the HR that they will be added onto your platform, on your company's platform on Ping. And when they exit, the entire history of that person on their phone will be wiped out, whatever is the company's property. So it's very secure that ways, and you can audio call on that, you can video call on that, and you can chat on that. We've not yet launched it officially. We are still we're working on it internally because we use it internally, but we will be launching this in January to 2021. Then we have something called Telebu blocks, which are our API platform. So you can plug and play with our APIs, just integrate it with your system, and you can use our SMSs, our voice products, and you can also build any product on our APIs. You don't have to connect with an operator. You don't have to have the whole infrastructure that we already have. So we believe that sharing whatever we have would make sense for the larger good of the world, and businesses. So that's Telebu blocks. Telebu Hub is our contact center, cloud contact center software. So COVID has actually helped a lot of businesses in that way because people, organizations like us would not work from home, had to switch immediately, overnight to working from home. So all these products that you see on this page today are products which we build and which we use on a day-to-day basis because it helps us. And when we know it helps our organization, I'm 100% sure that it will help any organization today. So Telebu Hub helps. It's a cloud contact center. You don't have to have huge, setups, nothing. It's just on cloud. You just have to have an account with us and you can use our contact center software to know who, you get good analytical data about who's come on your platform, what has the call been like, and you can do a lot of things on the contact center software also. Telebu Pop is our AI chatbot. So, any bot, like you have a website. So we have it on the Karnataka government, on one of the department's website. We have our AI chatbot where the government wants to ask a few questions and they ask. But these are all in details, Pritam. I think we can stop it here. We'll show the clients that we have maybe towards the end.
Okay.
So this is in detail about whatever we do. So I can share the presentation and you can take a look at all of these. So we believe in scalability because, we feel that there is a great opportunity here where we want to connect with a larger audience, where we want to communicate our thoughts, communicate our experiences with a larger audience. And Group Talk is one such platform which allows you to do that, and it's not internet dependent. So the reach is definitely.
Yeah. So my question is, like you talked about, that's coming to mind. People would be having the question coming in mind. Like today we have the application like Zoom, Meet, Teams, and other platforms like Cisco WebEx, where Government of India is mostly using. So how, we can think about like Atmanirbhar Bharat coming to, we can choose for an Indian product. So any tough competitions you faced like in the past year, or like the coming year would be so smooth since the Prime Minister has started the Atmanirbhar, so more people you are expecting to join your group chat and more people will connect using. So what challenges you faced before and what challenges you will face after Atmanirbhar Bharat? So any overglimpse and the things?
So Atmanirbhar has actually helped the entire nation come together. I feel like honestly, we feel that businesses in India are not that great, or products in India are not that great. But I'd like to disagree with that statement because I feel that the kind of products that we have built are at par with anybody else in the world. group talk kind of a product is, you will not see any competition in any country across the world. So I can vouch for that, saying that the kind of scalability, the kind of stability that group talk has, I don't think I will ever be worried about competition, because I am very confident about my tech, I'm very confident about my product, and I'm very confident about the philosophy with which I work. So for me, I don't get worried about competition pre-Atmanirbhar or post-Atmanirbhar. I'm on a path, as an organization, we believe that we're on a journey where we want to do good for a lot of people, help them grow, and that's where we are. So for me, post Atmanirbhar, like, yes, there are companies who would say that, hey, I'm getting Zoom में ये features ज़्यादा है, आपके पास वो feature नहीं है. But yeah, that's fine. Zoom has been in this industry for how many years? Whereas I have been in this industry only for 6 months. So for me to be at par Zoom today in 6 months is great. A company which has been there for like 20 years, 25 years, versus a company who's done this in 6 months, I think it's a great achievement. So I don't get worried about it, but I am only focusing on my organization, on my product, on my tech, and on my customers' experience, and that's all is important for me.
Yeah, that's great. Like about here, like the coming companies and like more focus about what they think about them. Yeah, coming to like these are about your client, like what they do.
For customers, for SMSs.
So these peoples are all in regular touch with you, like, or it has the scenario has changed after post COVID or like things, or they are still.
No, in fact, it has grown. So
Okay.
because
Yeah, even I heard like I was talking to most of the organization and the company, because they are saying before COVID they were not growing so much, but post COVID they were able to see the spike and the growth rate was increasing. So can you highlight like how the things, like, because I am talking to continuously to the many companies, so I heard this news. So today I was coming like how you see like the growth is coming. What is the real secret behind this?
So, Pritam, it's very simple. See, maybe revenues wise, you might not grow as fast, but awareness and understanding wise that these are the products that we should use has definitely increased, and people have become more open to knowing what we offer, open to exploring what we do, and trying us out. So I think it has helped us a lot, and also it was the right time when we reached out to a lot of companies and said that, hey, I know this is a tough situation for all of you. Can we help you in any way? And when they said that, yes, it's difficult, it's been difficult because they try with their own ways how to communicate with their team and make their life simpler. And when we come in and when we tell them, give them assurance that this will help them with their in their life, with their business, I'm sure that they like it. And that's the growth that I'm talking about.
Yeah, and even the thing was like before pandemic, I was not even aware like how Skype, Zoom actually work, because the things were, we were told like Skype is for interviewing and we do all this thing. But after the time when the coronavirus came and the lockdown came, even I also used to take, or everything goes for online, and I learned very fast. Even I told my mom, even all the employees, to how to cope up the things. Yeah, even I see the things have changed coming in that area as an aspect. So yeah, that's, we can say that in the revenue wise it's not, yeah, correct, even I understood like not spying, but yeah, the customer, the client, the relationship, yeah, that has also increased. But in future for a long term it will be giving the benefit for all the industry.
Yes, absolutely. So one another thing that I'd like to also I'm just putting it over here for you to maybe play it once for me. So this is something that we've done for the farmer agriculture industry, and I can also, if you could play that real quick.
Tejinder is a farmer from Ludhiana, Punjab. He plants rice on a 10-acre piece of land. In order to do what he loves and meet his family's basic needs, he enjoys learning new concepts about how to improve his yields. On the other side of the country is Swami, a farmer from Ooty, Tamil Nadu. He grows strawberries on a 5-acre piece of land. He's been doing this for 25 years. In order to remain profitable and keep the lights on at home, He loves receiving new information about how to improve his farming techniques and increase his yields. There are a lot more farmers just like Swami and Tejinder all across India. And the good news is, a number of organizations have come forward to offer knowledge and education, exactly what these farmers need. But connecting with farmers across distances and network connections can be a challenge, especially if those farmers are in hundreds. So, what's the answer? One word: group talk. Thanks to group talk, Swami and Tejinder can simply get an audio conference call from wherever they are without needing the internet and get the information they need to make their agri businesses successful. And features like hand raise allow them to interact with the hosts of the call so that they can ask all the questions possible. With Group Talk, we at Telebu are not just improving communication with businesses and government. We believe we are doing something much bigger. We are empowering an entire generation of farmers, or rather, empowering an entire industry. And it's what we hope to keep doing for years and years to come. That's our Group Talk story. What's yours?
That was something great to know about, like what exactly the farmers are doing and how you are helping with a group talk. So now with this sort of things about more interactions come with you, the farmers will able to more understand and able to connect and grow with them, and how to help out and figure out, like even they are not able to understanding any policies, problem facing in fertilizer, urea purchase, or even any small things. So they will be able to, with this communication technology, able to solve up or their, I think so, their all issues in the coming days.
Absolutely.
So
I've shared another link, Pritam. If you want me to show you how the app works, maybe you can, show that as well, so that it helps us.
let's understand more like how this group talk works. So this is the website of group talk. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can just do web login over here.
So where you are telling?
On the right hand top corner.
Okay, web login. Okay. So here we go for a login.
Yes, I'm just logging in from my the app from my phone. Now it's on the web browser. So it's very easy. If you look at it, I can just create a group very easily over here. These are all the groups that I have been a part of or called. So if you look at TA Gems, that's the call that I do every morning at 10 a.m. So it's a scheduled call. So every day with the talent acquisition teams, can you put add group? Can you press on plus?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's very simple. I can just add the group name over here and create a group and add people on that group, and everybody will receive a call. I just wanted to show that.
Okay, so just we have to add anything like farm. I added and go for a next.
You can add.
So we can have to just add the persons who have the number in your phone contact, and a group will be created.
Yes.
It's a more simple like what we do in a WhatsApp.
Yeah, you're right. You can shut off this. You can just log out.
Yeah.
Group talk. So the way people use it is they create multiple groups like South Indian agricultural farmers group or whatever, and then they all talk together. So these are a few awards and recognitions that we've received so far. A few of them are not updated yet, but yeah, we were awarded as IE20 India Emerging 20 in 2017 by the Mayor of London. We've been awarded by the Indiewood Billionaires Club for the Business Excellence Award 2019. In Bahrain Tech Awards, we won an award as well. So we've been consistently growing in the tech space, and it's been a great journey so far.
So yeah, coming to the last question, like about today's session, like what are your like future plans or the market areas like you want to come, and the things you wanted to.
Sure. So
Should I close this slide, or you wanted to tell about this also?
you can close the slide, Pritam.
Okay.
So as an organization, we're focusing a lot on sectors which are very, very badly affected due to COVID, like agriculture, fisheries and people where connectivity has been a challenge. So we're focusing definitely on that. But apart from that, it doesn't mean that we're not focusing on the corporates or on the SMEs. We have a good team. So we focus on, we have a good government team, we have a good corporate and SME team as well. So we have been focusing a lot in India right now and the Middle East. But the plan is to grow in countries where internet has been a challenge, where communication is a challenge still. So I think Africa's, Americas, and Southeast Asia, we want to go there. So I think for now we are looking at going to the US and talking about ourselves. And next interesting market is also Africa, because uh, we see a great opportunity over there, and it's again a huge farming agricultural sector as well. So I think it's important for us to be in those markets where we can help the economy and help the industry grow.
So that's great. Like on this note, I will end like by saying like, yeah, communication should never stop. It should be a continuous. It should flow from the Aristotle time. What models were suggested and coming to Shannon Weaver models and all the communication model which we studies in the books. What you have made them in a reality and how the people are easily able to connect that appreciable. And yeah, now the issues coming to the farmer protest and all the policies and the government workings. So it will be easy for them also to access. And yeah, शुक्रिया आपने अपना कीमती समय हमें दिया। नमस्कार, फिर मुलाकात होगी आपसे किसी और मुद्दे के साथ।